In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your joyful butterfly design using your iPad and Seesaw application. I'm going to show you two different ways in which you can create your unique butterfly design. First of all, you should know that you can choose any colour selection of your choice, including patterns and designs that you put onto your butterfly. I'm going to show you how to use the marker tool and the highlighter tool to achieve two different appearances for the wings of your butterfly. So in this video, I'm going to do half of the butterfly with the marker and the other half of the butterfly with the highlighter. You do not have to do half and half with your butterfly like I am. This is just for demonstration purposes only. So we will start with the marker tool option. You'll see you've got a range of different sizes here. You will notice that a template has got a hard black edge. We're going to use the marker tool, select the colour that we want for our butterfly wing, and then you are going to apply colour to make sure that it goes over that hard black outline that you can see of the template, because we don't want to see that. That's just a guide to help us with our design. You also know the colours or the outside edge design of the butterfly on this template. If you want to personalise your butterfly further and add in additional parts to the butterfly wings like this, which I will show you now, please feel free to personalise your butterfly wing to suit your design ideas. You do not have to stick to what has been given. I've selected some light colours for the background. This works particularly well because I'm going to layer 3 colours on top of each other. The next thing that I'm going to do is change my marker tool size. I'm deciding that I'm going to use a range of different pinks up here on top of each other for this half of my butterfly wing. But you may use whichever colours you choose. You do not have to follow the patterns that I am completing now. You may choose any design that you prefer. You can spend as much time on this as you wish. You do not have to get it right first time. You could try out a design. If you're not happy with it, you could start again. This is the lovely thing about being able to use the iPad to create our artwork, is that if we make a mistake, we can just press the back button. I would definitely recommend using the back button where you need it. I'm going to use slightly darker purple down here in the lower half of this wing. Again, I'll remind you, you do not need to follow the exact pattern that I am completing here. You may choose a design to suit your ideas and your unique butterfly outcome. I'm going to change my marker tool option, as you will see, to create some different patterns in my work. I'm now going to change to the lightest possible purple that I can find. But I could equally decide, in fact I might decide to use this nice aqua blue colour here, changing the size of my marker. I'm going to work in, I've now done 3 layers of colours in my butterfly wing here. You can build up your colours and pattern work. You will notice that I start with the largest surface area first. So I did the whole of the background of the wing to begin with, and then I worked up to doing the detail. Remember, I am completing only half of this butterfly because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the other half of the butterfly with the highlighter tool. So now I want to add in a little bit more pattern up at the top here. I'm going to change colour. I'm going to use the yellow up here for my joyful butterfly design. It is up to you how you want to create patterns into your wings. Now I'm going to change and add in just some small dots. I quite like the dots in the butterfly wings. I think they look quite good. I'm going to add some in to these wings at the bottom as well. And you'll notice that I'm changing the size of my marker all the time to suit my design ideas. Okay, so now we have one half of the butterfly done. This would obviously be the whole of your butterfly. I will show you how to do the body of the butterfly after I've completed the other half of the wing. So if you prefer not to use just the marker tool all the way through your work, you have got the option of using this tool, which is the highlighter tool. The highlighter tool, though, has slightly different features than the marker tool. Whereas the marker tool was opaque and covered over the black outside edges, the highlighter tool does not do this. That is because it is designed to highlight text on work. We're going to use the highlighter tool, though, as a brush for our artwork. So I'm going to keep in theme with the other half of my butterfly. I'm going to use pink for the top half of my wings and the purple for the bottom half, but this could quite easily be the colours of your choice. Please do not feel you have to use the same colours that I choose. Now I'm going to change the tone of the pink. You will notice that when I layer the highlighter on top of each other, you can still see the marks from the highlighter underneath. We're going to use this tool just like we would do with any other material and build up layers really slowly, and they're still semi-transparent, you can see here. I'm decided to go for pink, and I'm just going to use a whole range of different pinks for this activity. Now I'm going to put in my purple at the bottom. So remember, I started with my lightest colour first. I'm not going to be worried about if it goes over the body of my butterfly. I'm going to show you how we pop the body of the butterfly in afterwards, but what I do want to do is try not to get that purple overlapping too much of my pink that I've just spent ages putting on. I'm going to change the tone of the purple slightly. I'm going to pop the purple in here. You'll see I'm stopping with the highlighter pen. I'm not going all the way to the edge because I'm creating this overlapping appearance. And then last but not least, I'm going to put in a slightly darker purple if I can find one here, just for this last little bit of detail, and that's me done. Now what I want to do is, I've got quite a lot of stuff going on this highlighter side. I want to make sure that I don't see those outside edges of the template. We don't need to see that, so I am going to use my marker tool option, my marker pen, and I'm going to change it to a smaller nib for this activity, and I'm going to outline the edge of my butterfly. And for that, because I've got pink on the top, I'm going to keep within the pink theme. I'm probably going to use a little bit of a lighter pink right here, and then what I want to do is go around the outside edge of my butterfly. The aim of this is to sharpen up the edges of your work and to cover the template, the black line of the template, which you can see is still peeping out from underneath. We don't want to see that. That was just a guide for us for this activity. Remember what I said at the start of the video, you can change and alter the shape of the butterfly wing like I have just done up here, so you can even personalize the shape of your butterfly to suit your design ideas even further. Now when it comes to the base of the wing, again, I'm going to use something that's in theme with my colour scheme, but really the colour scheme is your choice, so you need to decide what works well for you. So I'm going to use this light purple to edge my wings because I've already used purple. I'm actually going to neaten up this section of the wings as well, and I'm going to personalise the shape of my wings and just bring that out a little bit further, and then add some colour into here. I need to get rid of any template line that I can still see. Don't need to see the template line. It was just a guide for you. I'm going to fill in this corner here. Make sure whatever it is you do on one side of your butterfly that you mirror on the other side of your butterfly so it is symmetrical. Last but not least, I can start to add in just a little bit of detail into the wings. This is just all examples to show you. Remember, you don't have to do exactly what I do on my butterfly. It is your design, it's your personal interpretation of this task. It's so exciting to see your lovely thought processes and all the different design ideas that you come up with. This is me just showing you how to use the equipment. Okay, last but not least, I did say that I would show you how to complete the body of the butterfly. So for this task, you are going to need to use the marker tool, because the highlighter tool, I can even show you, the highlighter tool, it just won't cover the wings very well for you. So if I get rid of that, we are going to use the marker tool option. I'm going to use a wide nib for this. Decide on a colour of the body that you want for your butterfly. It can be any colour of your choice. It does not have to be the colour that I have selected here. But what I do want you to do is just make sure that you cover all of the black outside edges of your template. You can even see I've missed a tiny little bit over here on my template. I'll fix that afterwards. Now what I need to do is add in some texture into the body of the butterfly. So I'm going to change to a slightly darker brown. I've changed my nib even to a slightly narrower nib. I'm going to just add in a little bit of texture onto the body of the butterfly. You could do this however you like. You could research on the internet and have a little look and see what examples are online. I want to put in some antennae for my butterfly next. Again, just changing the nib size really helps. And I'm going to be really fancy and put a little highlight into my antennae. And I'm even going to do a little bit of highlighting just down the outside edge of my butterfly and in some areas of the wings, just to give it an added extra. Once you have completed your design and you are happy, you can press the green tick in the corner of the screen, upload to Seesaw. Don't forget to tag the visual arts folder, that's really important. Remember that if you want to use any other materials to do this task, such as markers, colour pencils, colour paper cutouts, or paints, or something else I've not mentioned that you might have at home, please feel free. You are always welcome to complete the art tasks using any materials that you have at home, as long as you take a photograph of your artwork and upload it to Seesaw and tag the visual arts folder. I hope you enjoy this activity. I can't wait to see your designs. Try it out for yourself and good luck.